Hello golfers, Jess coming to you from the Jess Frank Golf Academy YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me, and wanted to get to you with a great lesson I learned a long time ago, actually probably close to 20 years ago now, from a golf instructor named Martin Hall, who had a big influence on me, and wanted to show you. And it's a drill that I use very often because of the fact that most golfers are trying to scoop under the ball. Their right arm kind of gets trapped behind them, and it's something that really can help you develop a really good right arm motion. Most golfers, what happens is that they get this kind of pull down and the separation with their right arm from their body, so they get very steep and then have to do something extra with the body. So simple drill, and it's really easy. So what I always say is I take my left hand, I hook it under, put the club in my right hand, hook my left hand under my right bicep like this, okay? And now all I do is I'm just gonna make swings, keeping this right hand, left hand under the right bicep. And you can see when I do this now, is that now the right arm is swinging in a very good motion. So it's not getting high and behind me. So it's a very, very simple motion. You can hit shots with the motion, and just go ahead and put this right here and go ahead and hit little shots. Okay, you're not going to hit it very far, but it's going to change the way you operate with your right arm. So many people have what's called kind of internal rotation with your arm. This is going to have you in a much better spot, more in external rotation, more with this 90-degree in the right arm, the right wrist, everything in a really good spot. And then you could just bring this club down, and you can see here, now here's where all the best players are, right? With the right arm in front of their belly button, left arm straight. You still have the club up in the air, some really good wrist hinge, and this gives you the ability to pop the ball. So on the drive, or on the iron shot. And you can really kind of compress that golf ball and hit some good shots that way. So, like I said, so for obviously a right-handed golfer, you just reverse this for a lefty. And you can see now where this handle, now you got a forward lean, I got the weight on the front, I got my hands forward, weights forward, hips are slightly open, shoulders are kind of closed a little bit to the target line. So it's producing, you're producing an in to out motion. This club's coming down from the inside. I'm going to give you down the line in a moment here, but I just wanted to see you so you could see me face on with this motion here. So a great drill for you. And notice here when I do this, so there's so many times when people, I see this daily on the lesson tee, and it's something that can help every golfer out there. The majority of golfers, when they go to hip height through the ball, their arms are apart, their left hand still on top of their right, which is a slicing motion. Okay, if you want to cut the ball, that's great, but there's really no structure there. So what this drill does as well is this gives you some structure. So look at when I put my right hand on it. So I go here, I put my left hand on the club. Now you can see where this club is really in a great position. So if people would just practice this right here, just getting the club where the butt of the club is away from the body, the arms are straight out here, and by doing that, what happens is that this rotation of the right arm, as you come through, now look at this here. So just making this motion here, okay, produces so many good things. So the role of the right arm is crucial. How it works, that you don't get this the arm you don't get the arm so far away from your body on the downswing. I just see it, and it gets steep, and then you got to make some extra moves in there. So you get, you take it over here, you make the steep, and you get here. So there's like 3 extra moves in there that you don't need. So as you swing back, you can see I can even put my left arm on the club right here, and it's just going to get my right elbow in front of my body, So there you go. There's that look of, okay, the hands are in front of the right leg, the weight's forward, the club's still behind my hands. So from here, it's just going to be much easier to hit a shot. Again, you can hit shots. I always recommend hitting off a tee in the beginning anyways. So, you know, you just go ahead, take it back. You can bring it down to impact. So here, and just hit little shots out there. And what you're doing is you're just allowing yourself to work on that structure of your arms. And you can see how, you know, I've done videos in the past about keeping the club head away from your left shoulder after impact. But this is just another way, you know, if you struggle with that steep move and that right arm coming away from your body on the downswing, I think that's super, super important. I'm going to move this around here so you can kind of see us down the line now. So we can get that action right there. There we go. So now you can see here where, get this adjusted a little bit. There we go. So now you can see here how it's going to look down the line. So right arm, hook that right hand underneath left hand underneath the right bicep, swing it back here. You can see this really good structure, puts you on a great plane, left arm across the shoulders, right arm in a great spot, and then on the way down, you can see how this club is shallowing nicely. Club head still behind my hands, got a good angle here on the arc, and it's going to give me the ability to hit down and into the ball from the inside, producing that rightward shot, or that drawing shot that starts rightward and curves back in. So again, if I go right hand here, back down. So you can see how this really works really well here. So I'm going to hit some really nice shots, super solid, really good way to do it. So even without a club, put your right arm, or put your left hand under your right arm, swing it back here. So now I have a fantastic structure where my right arm is bent correctly. It hasn't gone out this way. My right elbow isn't up this way. So I see that often. What happens is that there's not enough rotation in the arm. So that's something that can really help a lot of golfers. And also, you know, like I said here, swing it up underneath here, and then on the way down, you can kind of see where now this club head's way above my hands. My wrists are in a great spot. My hands are right at my right leg. And from here, it's just, bam, you can hit back through. And you can even see when I do this, back from here, back through, put my hands on. So these are a couple angles for you that can really help you. This is a fantastic, simple drill. Anybody can do it. You can even take little swings. You don't even have to go all the way back. Left hand under the right arm. Make little swings right here. All you're doing is keeping the club on the circle, on the plane, and you're giving yourself the ability to be more consistent, because now this club is swinging more on an arc. The club head is tracing the arc, is tracing the swing. You're going to hit more consistent shots. You're going to hit more shots out of the center of the face, like we did right here, the grass right there. So that's super important. Just a real simple swing. And also, I think for, you know, the trail arm, obviously for me, it's the right arm, the trail arm is just so important, something that can simplify the golf swing. It just makes it real easy. You know, you don't want to think about, when you're swinging a golf club, you don't want to think about 10 different things. The golf swing happens in a clap of a hand. So if you can get your arms and hands to do the correct thing, because here, my hands are the only thing that hold onto the golf club. So if my hands are the only thing that hold on the golf club, and then my arms are swinging around my body, if all of a sudden my arms are moving in a weird direction, and I have to move my body in a different manner, or that club just keeps coming steep, you know, it becomes very challenging to hit the ball consistently, and then you get frustrated. So this is a fantastic drill. I highly recommend it. You could even do it while you're playing. It's just taking that club, putting the left hand under the right arm, back all the way through. Something I use a lot, something I've used over 20 years of teaching golf, so I know it can help your game, I know it can improve you. So let me know in the comments section below if this really helps you, doesn't help you, if you have another, you know, just another way that you think is better, put it on there, but just comment, let me know how you like the drill, use it, get back to me. Please subscribe, please turn on your notifications, and I love teaching this game. I'm a PGA professional, been doing it over 20 years. Love helping people play better golf, hitting the ball more solid, and just making people more happy on the golf course. So thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.